I have been playing Minecraft for a long time. Some friends introduced the game to me around 2012, which would have been around Minecraft version 1.2. I started playing Minecraft myself not too long after that, and it's crazy to realize that it's already been more than a decade since then. Over the years, I of course kept playing, at the start almost constantly, and lately more on and off. But all the time I kept building and adventuring, playing with friends and making new friends along the way. It wasn't long before we started hosting our own survival servers to play on. And all this time I have kept backups of these worlds. Sadly, not all of them, but certainly a good amount. Looking back, these were definitely the good old times. For me, this peaked around 2017, when we had an active community with everyone playing almost daily for weeks, if not months to an end. I mean, just look at all the structures and memories of this particular server. It's got a busy town square, complete with message board. It has giant automated farms, books with handwritten stories, and even scattered music tunes that form a song together. And this is without even giving credit to all the player bases, houses, and interactions that are present, well, everywhere. And after this server there have been more survival worlds and plenty of new adventures. Worlds with a personal history, kept in storage for years, and nothing more than a memory. But what if I could combine all these worlds? Take everything we've built over the years across these many worlds and combine it all into one new, singular Minecraft world, ready for new adventures and an homage to all our previous ones. It is certainly an ambitious project, but not impossible. However, if I am to do this right, every aspect of it has to be perfect. I can't just generate any new world, there has to be some meaning to it, some seed with as much history as all the rest that I'm trying to put into it. And what do you know, I have exactly one of those. So, back in high school, a friend and I were playing on a Minecraft world where we had this singular island in the middle of the ocean with one tree on it. A sort of skyblock but in a regular world. Together with this friend, I also had to give a presentation on Captain James Cook, which was a British explorer. The script of which I still have, and right at the very end of that document, for some reason, is the seed to that Minecraft world. Apparently, we knew that we would want to revisit it at some point in the future. Not to my surprise, the seed no longer generates a single island in the middle of the ocean. Some unknown previous version of Minecraft will hold that secret. But not that it matters, as I need a large canvas and a small island wouldn't have worked anyways. Still, the seed turned out special, as finding a place to call home was surprisingly easy. Only a couple hundred blocks from spawn is this valley. It has a central water feature that branches out nicely and is surrounded by both flatlands and hills. And as the cherry on top, pun intended, it includes the new cherry trees from the 1.20 update and also has a nice pillager tower which could be used in some future farms when the world is ready to be played on. So with that, it is time to start copying in all the structures from the backups into this new world. For this I used a program called Amulet, which allows me to copy selected blocks from one world and paste them into the other. With this, I can separate the buildings from one world to mix them with buildings from others. This makes sure that the different worlds won't be clumped in their own little block, but can be spread evenly across this new canvas. The one downside of Amulet is that it doesn't copy entities. This means that any villagers, pigs, cows, item frames and paintings will be gone after the procedure. To get these carried over, I'll first have to prepare each structure by storing the entities in a temporary box to replace them in the new world manually. But the manual work doesn't stop there. It really isn't as simple as copy and paste. Apart from manually replacing the entities, I now have terrain that doesn't match the world around it. This really is where the bulk of the time goes, to terraform the land so it actually looks good. Luckily, I now have the power of editing, which means I can go straight to the finished product. And there we have it! All the builds from 6 years of Minecraft adventures combined into one singular new world. I am really happy with the end result. I managed to preserve almost all the builds from across the various backups and really capture this piece of personal history. I can only hope that I will see even more buildings and friendships pop up in the coming 6 years. And, most importantly, more amazing adventures.